So hello and welcome back once again to Managerial Career Mode, part number 6 I think? Yeah, this must be part number 6 now, for round 9 at Sachsenring. So, Sachsenring and Brno must be afterwards. So obviously, after the run of form we've had, the championship is a lot more within grasp now, as obviously we had 2 first places and a second place in the last 3 races, so that's pretty good. And obviously just at the end of the last episode we started to upgrade the suspension. I mean, I probably should have done it before. I think I did it after the first 3, which was pretty stupid on me, because I could have done that like during the first 3, but oh well. Starting qualifying here in Germany. This could be a very strong track for me, because usually I go pretty well here. And yeah. So like you really do need acceleration at this circuit, so this will be a really short track. In the Motogp it's like sub 120, so it's got to be about sub 130 at this on this bike, which actually is kind of getting a bit longer again towards some of the circuit legs. Flying down towards turn 1. Someone's coming out the pit lane, but gotta ignore them. That might have been Jones actually, but I couldn't really tell. I was flying past them a bit too quick. I get this squared off. Oh, Digi Antonio's crashed. Oh, and Toba's crashed as well. There's a lot of crashes in this qualifying session so far. So maybe the AI are a bit accident prone at this track. They aren't as broken at this track as they were last year. So obviously last year over the waterfall they would just run over the outside curb and then just rejoin the track and crash. Sometimes they'd stay on, but they'd just go flying because that's just how that curb is. So it's really good that they fixed that, but as far as I'm aware, the AI are usually pretty slack at this track, especially. Like, they're pretty slack at most of the tracks, but this track especially. Like, I'm not really sure this year on this year's game, so they could be a bit faster, but okay, definitely, yeah. They're definitely not as slack on this game as they were before, because I've just gone a second slower than an AI, so yeah, they're definitely less slack than normal. Can't believe I've actually gone for a second lap, really. No, he's bettered his lap. And I've just overhauled it, so there we go. I improved by over a second. I felt the first lap that I put in wasn't too good, so I just needed to do a second lap, and obviously I just sweated it a little bit just to make sure that it was decent, because any really small loss of time around here means a lot more, so I was just trying to make sure that it was all good. Still on pole, still on pole, still on pole. Not long left, not long left. It's not going to be pole by very much, it's less than a tenth in a minute over John Mir, but once again it is pole. Just by the improvement. If I had done a 27 or 28 like 6, that would have put me down in like 14th position. So that's very good that I improved that, because I don't want to get stuck behind the AI at this track. Because especially here, I mean, after losing the race in Assen to Mir, I really need to beat him. And I believe this is the track where if I get a good start, I can win just from bolting away like I did at Mugello. Well, in the end at Mugello, really, it was kind of swinging to and fro. But I pulled, they caught, I pulled, and then they caught, and then I pulled again. They would always catch up in the second sector, but then I pull away in the first and third, so they catch up in the third sector and I pull away in the first, second and the fourth. I'm going to head to track now for this race. Obviously on pole position once again. Balega's down in 6th place, so that's very crucial, shall we say. I've just been invited to play, apparently. Okay. Not right now. Lights on, away we go. Just got to keep it as straight as you can. It's a very short run to turn 1, so I should be able to keep it if I can get a good... No, Mir's definitely going to pass me there. I've left the door wide open, allowing everyone through, allowing Mir and Fanati through. But I've powered past Fanati, so it's just Mir in front of me now. And Mir is becoming like me from a couple races back where he's on form. Can it? Straight through. I'm trying to hold it around the outside, nearly run off the circuit. Just trying to get the power on to overtake Canet again. Canet's back up the inside. Here goes Balega. Balega's had a brilliant start. I'm losing loads of time now, and I'm getting boxed in, and that's pretty much race over there. I mean, I know there's still a lot of time to go, but the track is so short that I need to get these moves done quickly. Past Canet once again. I'm going to pass Fanati and Balega here, hopefully. Yes, I have. Balega's trying to pass, Balega's repassing, and Fanati. Wow, great. As long as I can try and go with these guys. Martin's past me. Martin cost me the win in Assen, I believe, so by just sticking on my inside, I could only recover to 2nd after that, so managed to repass him and Balega, but wasn't quite enough. So try and get some slipstream off Romano Fanati. Romano Fanati trying to really catch up to the back of him. Gonna just go nice and wide, try and get a cut back. Oh, he's had a Fanati, oh, nearly down. I had to sit that bike up because I knew there was going to be contact. He turned in. But Balega is the man on form. He's taken the lead of the Grand Prix after starting in 6th. But Mir up the inside. Mir again on the curb a little bit, trying to catch up. Now I'm into my groove a little bit more again. This where the fun can really start. Trying to close up to the back of Jean Mir. Straight up his inside, so I'm up into 2nd place. I need to beat Balega here, definitely. If I lose to him again, I'm pretty much out of this championship completely. So I already am only just possible to win if he doesn't finish 2nd every race. If he finishes 2nd every race, he's already beaten me. Regardless of where I finish, which obviously has to be 1st. But, He is trying to make the break, but I'm trying to catch him as well at the same time. Now, I've absolutely overshot the corner, but I managed to just keep it on the outside of the curb. So it's not cost me quite as much as it could have done. Fanati's overtaken Mir, which is a massive thing for me, because Mir definitely would have been able to attack if Fanati hadn't have slowed him down. Balega is really trying to pull one out now. Trying to get away. He's 6/10 in the lead now. He's got on the curb a little bit. If I can get a good run out of this corner, this could be on here. I've got to try and get him into that quick left-hander, I'm pretty sure. So you just go into the third sector. I'm trying to hold the lead. I've understeered wide. That could be game over once again. That definitely is game over and championship over. He is 0.8 seconds still in front. That is definitely game and championship over. Unless I can do an audacious dive into one of these corners, but I doubt it. This gearbox is a little too short, actually, to be fair. I'm definitely going to go for it into this last corner. That is it. That is championship over, I'm pretty sure. If he can continue that run of form, that is it, really. Because he's extended the lead to me, which is exactly what I didn't want. Exactly what I didn't want. Despite me having the fastest lap, which I assume was probably on the last lap, I couldn't do anything about it. I've moved up to 5th in the standings, which is all well and good, but at this point, he is 60 points in front of me with 9 races to go. So I can still win, but it's going to be so difficult at this point. KTM retake the Constructors' lead once again. Mahindra get into the hundreds. They've broke into the 100s now because I've obviously had a good run of form as of late. So that's how the championship lies as we go halfway through the season. 60 points down on the championship leader. And they've psychologically done it now because they've beaten me at Sachsenring, so I don't... It's supposed to be a track that AI are not good at, and they're beating me from pole, so I honestly don't know. I'm now a better rider in every way than Emily Jones because I've overtaken him in cornering now, look. I'm just slightly ahead of him on the level 50. So now I'm a better rider than him in every aspect. We're up to 29,000 credits once again. I wonder if... So it's just a free week. It's going to be there's going to be a few free weeks, so I have to see what we can do. Someone on a motorbike goes past my house. I apologise for that, but obviously I can't control that kind of thing. And yeah, I need to see what bikes I can buy, but I don't know how you do it. Oh, sorry, we're up to 40,000 credits now, so definitely the next priority is to buy a Moto2 bike for next season. So we have an activity day next week, and then it's off to Brno. So I really need to win this Grand Prix. I can't settle for anything less. Which, so do I do the activity? Do I appear in a sponsor event? Do I take in a high-class social event? Do I do the cornering ability, or do I do a Q&A? I think I do a Q&A. on social media. So now we're here, going in obviously for the last race of the video with Brno, and I really need a win. I really do. I've had 2 wins and 2 second places in the last 4 races. Can't complain with that on the Mahindra, to be fair, but if I've got any shot at this championship, I need a win. Because Balega's running away with it at the minute. I could really do with him having a poor race or something. Or Milestone patching it so that he's not overpowered. One or the other. He literally started 6th, powered past everybody, including the player, at a notoriously AI weak circuit. So I'll give him fair play there. See, I struggle a bit with this circuit though as well. So then again, I thought we'd struggle at Managerial, and look what happened there. So we are into the second half of the season, and this could prove very crucial for what happens next year. Because even if I don't win the championship, which, yeah, I'm not too bothered if we don't, because let's be honest, we weren't expecting to, especially around places like Austin, our lowest level, like at P32 and P33 in the championship, in the race. I mean, obviously I don't care about Emily Jones as much. I've not even been checking his results actually. But obviously I don't care about like where he finishes as such as much. Obviously it's a managerial career mode, so of course I do, but in terms of at this moment in time, I just want him to beat his sponsor objective, but I don't really care where he finishes above that. At the minute he's not beating his sponsor objective. He's beaten it once all season, and that was after it was lowered. So it was lowered to 25th position, and he's got that once. He's not got that again since. So, you know, I'm really the only one that's bringing money into the team, and I'm not sure what to do next season. Obviously, if we get a new team, we'll have to get at least 2 new riders. Either both to ride for the new team, or one to ride in Moto 3 and one to be my teammate in Moto 2. But so either way, if we go up to Moto 2 at the end of the season, we'll require 2 riders. At least. We might get 3. We might get a replacement for Emily. I don't know yet. Because he's really not well, the game obviously says he's a he, so I'm just going to go by that. But yeah, he's really not performing. Like, I was about to say as of late, but he's not performed at all season. He's not even scored in the points yet. So, you know, this bike is definitely capable of scoring in the points. I'm not sure if any of the Mahindra riders have scored in the points yet. They probably have, but whilst I've beaten them, so like their tally hasn't gone towards the Constructors' Championship. Because it's, if you look at it, it's equal with the amount of points I've got, the Constructors, so 2084, that's probably a decent lap, I'm not sure really. But yeah, so let me know in the comments and stuff like that, what we should do for next season. Should we go up to Moto 2? Should we stay down here and win the championship? Because obviously not going to win it this season. Okay. Looks like it's going to be a good qualifying position once again. Alright, it's pole once again, so that's 2 poles in a row now. That is that shows improvement, obviously, in terms of the qualifying pace, which was something we were struggling with earlier in the season. I've won once from pole, and I came second once from pole, so I didn't look where Balega was starting, which I should have done. I also didn't look where Mir was starting, but to be honest, I'm not bothered if Mir beats me or not at this point. I know I said it was a threat earlier, but he is like he's like a whole race win behind Balega as well. So you know, he's like, he's almost as far out of it as I am at this point, because if Balega keeps doing well, then you're not going to get a race win's worth back. I mean, he can just win 5 races in a row and bring it down, but I can't. I've not got enough races to do that, so. But obviously, as I said, I wasn't expecting to do well. So Balega is not even in the top 6, so that's obviously a good sign for us. He is in 7th place. So look where Jones is. Wait for Jones to pop up. All the AI ramming me on the warm-up lap. Nice to see. Jones again not in the top 24. Where is Jones? Oh, he's on the back row. It's nice. He's last. He's dead last. Great. Past Jorge Martin now into turn 1. So I've taken the lead back again early. I was not talking there. I've got to try and get away with this race. Now I'm not sure how bad this next, like this right-hander is on a Moto3. I didn't really notice in qualifying. I'm just going to assume it's bad because, okay, no, it's fun on the Moto3 because on the Motogp you lose the rear through there and you can crash a lot of the time. So I'm in the lead nice and early. If Balega comes like somewhere like 6th, that's just perfect. That's championship straight back on there, mate, because that's like nearly. I mean, if he could just like finish outside the points, that's ideal for a situation like that. But then all of a sudden it becomes that Mir is now the threat and he needs to finish outside the points, which he already has done once. So it's unlikely it's going to happen again. Martin is my target, I suppose, now. Like, if all else fails and I can't beat the other two, I was going to beat Martin every race because he's not that far in front of me now. I'm up to 4th in the championship, and I think I'm 4th now, yeah. And obviously he's 3rd, and he's not that far in front of me now. He's like only 17 points in front, like, which was well, he's like about 20 points in front or whatever, which compared to earlier was like not a lot. Actually, I don't know how far in points he is in front, but Mir is coming after me. Like, Mir has fought his way through to 2nd position. Joan Mir. So I've got nearly a 2nd advantage, but Mir did the fastest lap, which kind of concerns me. Which means he's definitely coming. I know he's battling with Martin still. I apologise if this is going to be a boring race in terms of not only racing but commentary, but I obviously, as I've said, I need to win because Balega's down the order, so. He's not in the top 3 at least, so it's like going to be at least 10 points over him. Okay, I'm not sure the points, I just know that from 1st to 3rd it's 9, so if they come lower than 3rd it's going to be at least 10. I think 5th is 11 points, and then 11 is 5 points, something like that. I know there's one that's like literally like the other way round to itself, like you get a certain amount of points for one place, and then that place that's the amount of points you get for the amount that you got, kind of thing. But anyway, I'm just gibbering on about literal nonsense. Need to talk strategy once again. So yeah, in terms of what you want me to do next season for the Moto2 and obviously the Moto3 team as well, let me know in the comments. I mean, obviously the ultimate goal is to win in every like win the constructors in every championship, like in every category. Once I've done that, I'll stop doing this career mode. Or at least if I win the constructors in Motogp. In fact, you can't. It's Managerial career mode, but it doesn't even show teams championship, does it? It's only constructors, so I don't even know. Alright, so I'm now 2.2 in front, so yeah, I did a faster lap than Mir by quite a bit that lap. I've gone in hot, but I can cut it back for a late apex. Let's get brilliant. Oh! I thought I was going to crash then. Oh dear, that was close. But again, I've got a nice cushion back to the others. I took the lead at turn 1. I've kind of done a bit of a Magello. Just kind of bolted because I have pace to the quick corners, which there are a lot of. Martin and Mir still continuing their fight. I'm not sure who I really want to win that one in terms of gaining the most points overall on everybody. Obviously I want Martin to win, but then in the short term I probably want Mir to win so that I can beat Martin. But there's plenty of races for me to catch up to Martin yet. It's still like half a season. It's just like people like Mir and Balega are like really far in front of the championship. Martin has had his off races, stuff like that. I need to track like their places, but I don't think you can, so. Out the last corner we go. We're going to win in Brno. So I'm sorry for that sweaty race, but there you go. Won in Brno, and Balega looks like he came 5th. Yes, he did. So that's important. So Jones obviously started last, so let's have a look where he finished. 28th, I suppose it's not too bad. Just 4 seconds off my lap time, but you know, no biggie. Oh no, I was wrong. I was in 5th in the championship. Martin was in front of me, however, but there's only like 2 points separating us now, and that championship lead has gone down massively. I'm less than 50 points behind now when I was 60 going into this race. Gained 14 points on him, which is massive thing. He got 5th, so he got 11 points. Which itself is a pretty big thing. Let's see where Emily is. Emily's in 29th, so that's great. So constructors Honda is taking the lead once again. They're the first manufacturer to get into the 200 bracket. They're 204 points, 5 points ahead of KTM, and then 76 points ahead of Mahindra, and Persia is still yet to score anything. So very happy once again to win a race after this, well, 2 race drought. Wasn't that long of a drought, but obviously because of my poor performance at the start of the season, I have to keep winning, even though I've unlocked Dovizioso 2007. Yeah, let me mention that's a glitch. That's not 2007. They literally made a mistake in the game. It's like 2010 or something like that. But at least I'm kind of unlocking a lot of riders now. So my race objective's gone from 15th to 12th now. I didn't even know that, but there you go. Finished on pole. Started on pole. Finished in 1st. He was 3 points off, 3 places off his objective, which is still crap. His objective is crap and his performance is crap. I'm a level ahead in cornering now. Yeah, so basically I'm like a lot better than him in every category now. So look at my earnings. He earned 7 reputation apparently. I don't see how he managed to do that, but there you go. Hey ho. Please wait. And there we go. So the next race is Austria, but obviously that's going to be for the next episode. This is close to the championship, so only 2 weeks now till the suspension comes in. So I can now afford either a Honda or a... Why am I pausing so long? A Honda or a KTM, I think. Are they 50,000 or are they... I think they were 200,000 actually. I was thinking they're 50,000. I don't know what... Oh, that's 50,000. I can afford another workshop, right. But for obvious reasons, I'm going to try and save up money and have a look at the end of the season what kinds of buy. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Remember to give the video a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this series. And I'll see you in the next video.